Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, we defeated the Lord Pokemon Avalugg, our final noble Pokemon as far as I'm aware. Ignore my Pokesheet all in the back. But in today's episode, we are going to explore a loud explosion we heard at the end of the last episode. I have no idea what it could be, but it sounded pretty important. Okay, so it sounds like it's raining. Oh, what happened to the sky? Shadow! Oh no, what's the rift doing? That does not look good. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from the rift in space-time. Now the entire sky has gone red. Yes, that's very bad. I've word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once. Yeah, we should probably go talk to him. The way the sky has changed, it is ominous, very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There's a more pressing concern here that must be addressed. The first strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleavor into a frenzy, it struck the night that shadow fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way. Hey, don't go blaming me for this. Who or what are you really, Shadow? Whoa. I have no part of this. It was just really bad timing. Survey course member? Yeah, that's what we are. Indeed, you've done all I ordered. But that does not answer the question of who you really are. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? No, we are not. Did you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? Oh no, this is quite a turn of events. And having gained our trust, what then? What is it you're really after here? I just want to catch them all and eat potato mochi. Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest Shadow has wronged us. Exactly. And besides, do you really think he's got the sort of fearsome power it'd take to make all this happen? Let me ask you in turn. Can you prove beyond a doubt that he is free from guilt? I hope they can pledge for us. This person is a stranger appeared out of a rift in this space-time, who here can guarantee he is who he says, who here can guarantee he is to be trusted. But that's... no one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is Shadow supposed to do then? He will be given the chance to investigate this latest disaster, but not as a member of the Galaxy team. He remains a suspect until he can clear his name. Did I just get kicked out of the Galaxy team? There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky. And so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Oh no. We are getting kicked out. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear, Celine? Yes, sir. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe in Shadow? Do not attempt to intervene on his behalf. I will do what I must as the commander of the Galaxy Expedition team. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you have displayed. That is why I have chosen to let you walk out of here free rather than clap you in chains. Oh no. I can't believe we actually got kicked out. You're to be expelled from the village? What? Why? Orders are orders. Oh man, where are we gonna go? Let's go. I don't want to go that way. What happens if I run the other way? I can't even run. Oh no. They won't even let me walk off. Professor Akiri, they can't do this, can they? Hey, Volos members, you guys can help me out, right? Maybe I can escape. Ah, no, I'm actually getting kicked out. This is very upsetting. Can it really be true? I don't know. Please tell me it's all a dream. Geodude, you're the one we brought here. You can vouch for us, right? I guess we really have no choice. How could anyone do such a thing? I guess we should have expected this from a stranger. What? All the people don't believe me either. I guess we really do have to leave. We can take it from here, ma'am. Please don't do this. However, the decision was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It is only right that I should personally escort him from the village into the Fieldlands camp. I'll also see him off. As will I, naturally. I'll allow it. Then I'll mark you all down as bound for the Fieldlands camp. Safe travels. Well, at least Takiri and the professor are coming with us. It sounds like here we are at the Fieldlands. I can't believe the boss would do this. You were acting on his own orders when you quelled the frenzied nobles. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. This is utterly intolerable, and I might add, absurdly unscientific. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. You will only cause Shadow more pain if you are driven out as well for defending him. However, there are others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. Of course, perhaps Adaman or Irida might take you in. Though I'm afraid they've both already returned to their settlements. Perhaps you could try to find Lian first. He's likely to be in Grand Tree Arena. Don't die alone out there, that's an order. I will ensure you have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. If I might offer my advice, in this life you will meet both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that matters is that you hold firm on your own values. What of the dream I first shared with you on Prelude Beach to complete the Pokédex? That dream simply won't come true without you. Well, we got kicked out. At least Akiri and the professor still believes in us. Looks like all we gotta do is go find Liam. And hopefully he'll be able to help us. Though I wonder why the sky turned red. That rift is definitely causing some issues. So I guess we'll go find Liam. So we can get something figured out. Liam! We need help. We got kicked out. You! What in the world did you do? I didn't do anything. Look at the size of that rift. If lightning starts pouring from it, all the Pokemon in Hisui could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in a panic now. I should have known that the only thing that could have come from that rift was disaster. I need help. Help? Ah, well, that's not exactly something I can do. It's not that I wouldn't like to help you, but it would put Irida in a difficult position. I truly do wish that I could repay you for quelling Kleavor's frenzy as you did. You must know that. But there's nothing more I alone can do for you. Are you sure? Warden Mai might be able to help you though. She's a caring woman after all. You'll most likely find Mai at the Warren Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of Hisui, there is a place for you as well. I don't know. I didn't expect to get kicked out of the Galaxy team. Okay, so now we can dive in. I can see Mai over here. My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you? I honestly don't. I'm trying to figure that out. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have an answer to all this. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? Unfortunately, no. But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. That great white ear took a liking to you. I want to offer you my support, but... Forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. And besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk. So I can't join the Diamond Clan because it might start a war. The Galaxy team kicked me out, and I assume the Pearl Clan is the same reason as the Diamond Clan. Oh look, it's a Shinx. I guess I'll live with the Pokemon. What could go wrong out here? Oh look, it's the Shinx little family. Hey, it's Volo. Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? I could tell it was him just by his shoes. Found you at last, Shadow. What is he doing out here? I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Volo, I still haven't bought anything from your guild, but I'm glad I'm someone's favorite. Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. Ah, yes, I know you like the gossip. It seems you're in quite a pinch. No place amongst the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan. To say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. But not to worry. There are still corners of the Hisui region where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that will be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all to me. Can we really trust the merchant? Usually things don't go well when they say that. Here we are. I know, it's no palace, but you know the saying about beggars and choosers. Well, it may not be the Galaxy team headquarters, but at least Volo did come to help us. Shirking your work to come pester me again, even beneath the bleeding sky, you never change. Always a pleasure, Mistress Kogita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of Hisui's myths and legends. No mistress, thank you. Just Kagita. And this is... Why, Shadow is a man of the hour. He's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wrench he spoke of, lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one. It seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. She kinda looks like Cynthia. Lost one? Indeed, I am to guide you, Lost One, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. But come, you may enter my hideaway, there's much to be told. I don't know if I can trust this, but I guess I have no choice. The space-time rift is said to be a portal, innumerable other dimensions. In one such realm, far and farther still from ours, dwells almighty Sinnoh. The Diamond Clans. The expansive from equity to eternity, and the expansive to all sides above and below. Time traces the path we tread from here and now into the future, while space yawns and compassionately surrounding us in every direction. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, compromise all creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? You really can't. Perhaps the truth is clear to a wanderer such as you, one who has known other ages. Now listen, Lost One, here is what you must do. Hisui holds 3 lakes of great importance: Lake Veridity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acurity. At each dwells a Pokemon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials, each will set you and bear their gifts to the Shrouded Ruins. There you may receive the red chain. With it, perhaps you can bind the world together. Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of my ancestors to leave their legend to their children without a thought for the hardship it would cause them. But here we are. You know your duty, and you'll do it, won't you? I mean, if that's the only way to prove our innocence, then yeah, we got this. There is nobility in knowing what must be done and seeing to it. Oh, our phone's ringing. You can see the locations of the 3 lakes marked on your ARC phone. Mistress Kagura's got a lovely workbench here, and if you need materials, I'd be glad to help. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the pastures? Ah, that is a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that, indeed? Ahaba! What was that cry? Have we now lost a Pokemon as well as a lost child? Do see to it, please. How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, Shadow. I'm gonna take a guess that was an Abra. I don't know many Pokemon that go Abba. Ah, look, I was right. Hello, hello, it's an Abra. Where did you teleport from, little fellow? And it's got a letter addressed to you, Shadow. You take a closer look at the letter. To Shadow, you may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access pastures in Jubilite Village. I have also ensured that you will be able to utilize our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an Adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. Sincerely, Celine, Survey Corps Captain, Galaxy Expedition Team. Good tidings from the letter, then. That's a secret. Now then, so we're to visit 3 lakes. It doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It sure would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo? Such a consummate guild merchant. Hey, it's Erida and Adaman. I've managed to reassure my people for now. The Warrens are keeping a close eye on their nobles too. Seems all is quiet for the moment. And so here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would grow strained. Long story short, we want to help, but without drawing attention, so it'll be just one of us. Me or her, it's up to you, though the answer should be obvious. Okay, so they actually are gonna help us, but only one of them can help? Let's see, do I want help from the Diamond Clan? Or the Pearl Clan? I mean, both are really good options. But I'm gonna have to stick to the Diamond Clan. They were the nicer ones first. Obviously you'll choose me, right? Who gave you that Celestica flute in the first place? That's right, this strapping young man. You know what? Yes, I choose you. That's so, you can count on me. So then the leftover leader will... Leftover? I'm not someone's scraps. I will keep a watch on the commander. I imagine I'll hear something useful from him. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen one comes with us to the lakes. We can fill you in on the details as we go. Well, the first task will be to decide which of the Hisui region's Great Lakes to visit first. Right, and we'd better get a move on. No time to waste. I'll meet you whenever we decide to go. We'd be in hot water if we were seen traveling together. I'm counting on you to handle this, Adaman. Don't cause Shadow more trouble. So it looks like we got a new mission. The Trial of Lake Veridity? I'm never going to be able to say that name right. We got the Trial of Lake Valor. And the lake of another name I can't pronounce. Honestly, things are taking quite a bit of turn for the good. I was not expecting to have all this help. From Volo, from Adaman, from Erida. I thought they were going to completely abandon us. But it looks like I was wrong there. So I think we will end things here, so that way in the next episode we can go ahead and tackle all 3 of the Great Lakes of Hisui, which reminds me of the Great Lakes of Sinnoh, which this pretty much is Sinnoh but in the past. But we will see what the future will hold for us. So, if you enjoyed this shocking turn of events, please leave a like and subscribe for more content like this, and I will catch you all in the next episode. Bye!